Were there any surprises in the messaging post G7, post NATO meetings yesterday? Because essentially we heard from the U.S. president that there would be serious repercussions if Vladimir Putin were to use chemical or biological or nuclear weapons in Ukraine. But we didn't really hear any insights about evidence for such an attack. And we also didn't really hear about what the repercussions would be.
That's exactly right. I think that's for me, the big takeaway from the last day or so is this is being talked about more and more, this idea of chemical use or even nuclear. This is something that there's been no intelligence on. And that's interesting because, you know, the administration has been releasing intelligence over the past month about what the Russians were going to do, false flag. And they really haven't said much about this except to allude that this could be something in the playbook. And we don't have much more than that to go on. And it is worrying. It's something that we're going to have to really keep an eye on.
Absolutely. And we also, of course, understand, particularly coming from the CNBC mind meld, that this is all about the energy dynamic in terms of the sanctions, what could happen next. Russian energy sanctions. Do you see any sign that we could see that moving forward from the EU, from these member states? Because at the end of the day, what we've heard is that the president later today is supposed to be making a huge U.S. LNG announcement with Ursula von der Leyen. I'll have that interview just a few hours from now with the EU Commission president. But do you think that they would actually be able to move forward?
Well, I think your interview is going to be crucial on this. I know they have been working in Washington on this LNG proposal, because what's making it so hard to do some energy sanctions in Europe is because of that dependency. And if there's going to be a way to break that dependency quickly, it's going to be the U.S. coming in with an LNG proposal, something that's going to be actually workable. So I think what we're going to hear later today is a major U.S. effort. It's going to take some time to make it work. But it's going to be the kind of support the Europeans are going to need to hear if they're going to move forward on some kind of energy sanctions. I know they want to do it. It's how they're going to do it without causing a recession in Europe. That's the trick, and the U.S. is part of the solution.